Let's begin with Brandon before we send it out his way. Here are some of the results that are just coming in. We have numbers here. So this is the city council at large. So city council president, you can see here Palmer behind Shoebring, and these results are not final, so they are still filtering in. We are getting these numbers in as the show progresses here. So we have the race for City Council Ward 2 as well. Again, this is in Rochester. To Ward 4 we go. We have 3 in Ward 4 vying for 2 spots in the race for Ward 4. And 4 will be whittled down to 2 in the race for Ward 6. Here are the results there. Now, Brandon Cote has been following all of these races. He joins us live from the Olmsted County Election Headquarters. So, Brandon, you have someone with you tonight. Who do you have?
Yes, Cami, I do. Right next to me is City Council member Shaun Palmer of Ward 5, but also the City Council President candidate. So we just kind of checked in on the numbers. How are you feeling about this so far?
Oh, we're doing really well. We've had good results so far, and we'll think we'll win tonight.
All right, love that mentality. And so if you do become president of the City Council, what topics and issues are you hoping to prioritize?
I think make us work together more, work cooperative with everybody, come up with some policies that we want to see done, work with the staff and advance what the citizens of Rochester need. With Mayo Clinic's $5 billion investment, my construction knowledge, 40 years in the construction industry, will be very helpful with that, and be able to ask questions and understand probably the bigger problems that we're going to have.
Yeah, definitely. That Mayo Clinic expansion is about to bring a ton of construction to the city of Rochester. But speaking of your competitors, how do you think you line up against them?
Well, I think I line up really well. I think one of my biggest advantages, I've had 6 years of experience on the city council already, and I've been able to watch other council presidents, and I have a good idea of what we need to do on the council to get everybody working in the same direction, which I think will be a huge change for us.
Yeah, definitely. So City Council is really approaching a next chapter with a new president, a new City Council member for Ward 2, and potentially some switch-ups in Ward 4 and Ward 6. How do you plan to approach this new chapter for the city of Rochester?
Well, I think the best thing is after the November 5th election, then you sit down with everybody and find out what their goals are. What did they hear when they're out campaigning? I know what I hear, but what did they hear? And listening to everybody. And then just kind of coming together with some policy that we want to see move the city of Rochester ahead. You got to remember, Rochester's running really, really well. We're unlike a lot of other cities that our downtown is doing better, and everybody in Rochester seems to be pretty happy.
All right, well said. Well, thank you very much, Councilmember Palmer, and I wish you the best of luck tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Well, Kim, I'll send it right back to you, live in Rochester. Brandon Cote, KIMT News 3.
All right, Brandon, thank you so much. And again, the City Council at large seat, of course, is nonpartisan. So Palmer is in second as it stands, and this is not that race, but Palmer is in second. The top 2 will go on to the November election. Let's move to Olmsted County Commissioner race here. Incumbent Greg Wright is up against Carl Johnson and April Suter. You can see the results right here. It looks like Greg Wright, the incumbent, is leading so far. April Suter not far behind. Again, 2 will move on to the general election in November. And a race that was called right away tonight was the DFL race for U.S. Senate. It was the first race of the night that was called. Incumbent Senator Amy Klobuchar won with overwhelming support on the DFL side, taking 96% of the vote. Representative Brad Finstad also with an overwhelming victory tonight. His race is called, taking more than 92% of the vote, and he will face off against DFLer Rachel Bowman in November. She was uncontested in the primary.